In the winter of 1997, a man appeared in the quiet village of Teversham, nestled in the hills of Cambridgeshire. He wore a charcoal grey coat, impeccably clean despite the mud and frost that clung to the ground. No one saw him arrive. No car, no train, no bus had stopped that day. He simply was, standing at the edge of the village just past the old stone well that hadn't worked in decades. He called himself Elias. Mrs. Ruth Cartwright, the first to speak with him, said he had a strange accent. Not foreign, she insisted, just misaligned, like he was from a place where words tilted differently. He asked about the library, though Teversham hadn't had one since 1973 when the roof collapsed under heavy snow. Still he nodded, thanked her, and walked away like he knew exactly where he was going. Over the next 3 days, Elias was spotted by at least 7 people, always alone, always walking. He visited the ruined abbey just outside the village, where children dared each other to play. According to a local schoolteacher, he sat for hours staring at the crumbled stones, lips moving as if in prayer or argument. Then odd things began to happen. A pocket watch that hadn't ticked in over 40 years, kept in a dusty cabinet in the village hall, started to chime again. Old Mrs. Whitmore, who'd gone blind 2 decades prior, claimed she saw Elias through her window. His coat shimmered like smoke, she whispered to her nurse, and his eyes weren't eyes at all, they were mirrors. Most villagers wrote it off as imagination or winter madness, but those who saw Elias themselves were less certain. On the 4th day, he vanished. No one saw him leave. But on the bench outside the ruined abbey, they found a book bound in deep green leather. The title had faded, but one name was etched on the inside cover, handwritten in gold ink: Elias Tevrin, 1873. What's strange is that the abbey records, kept by local historians, mention a brother Elias Tevrin, an eccentric monk believed to have disappeared mysteriously after the Great Fire of 1873, the same fire that damaged the abbey and led to its eventual ruin. According to those records, Brother Elias claimed he had found a way to walk the river of time. The book was taken to Cambridge for analysis, but shortly after it disappeared from the archives, leaving only a reference number and a gap in the catalogue. Some believe it was misplaced. Others believe it was taken by someone who knew what it was. To this day, villagers still talk about Elias, especially when fog rolls in thick and low and the air hums just a little too loud. And sometimes, just sometimes, someone claims to see a man in a grey coat standing where the abbey once stood, waiting for something or someone to return. And the man from nowhere,